Love changes shape with time. In the beginning, it's fast and loud. Laughter, arguments, long nights, and constant butterflies. But as it matures, it learns how to slow down. It begins to speak more softly, move more gently, and breathe more deeply. Mature love isn't about chasing excitement. It's about finding peace in the same heartbeat that once raced with fire. It's the kind of love that grows through patience, understanding, and quiet presence. Imagine two people who have spent years learning each other's rhythms. They don't need to talk much to feel close. One glance, one tiny smile, one touch on the shoulder, and everything is understood. That's what real love looks like when it grows up. It doesn't shout. It listens. It forgives. It stays. When Amir looks at Sana, he no longer sees the person she was at the start. He sees everything they've survived together, every argument, every laughter-filled night, every tear that built their bond stronger. He realizes love doesn't fade with time. It transforms. It becomes something far more powerful than excitement. It becomes comfort, home, peace. Mature love is not perfect. It still has flaws, disagreements, and moments of silence. But within that silence lives trust. Within that stillness lives connection. It's the kind of love that holds you steady when the world outside starts to fall apart. It's knowing that no matter how many years pass, someone will be there beside you. Not because they have to, but because they still choose to. A love like that doesn't depend on grand gestures or big words. It's in the smallest things. The way they remember how you like your coffee. The way their eyes soften when they look at you across the room. The way their hand always finds yours without needing to search. That's real romance. The kind that doesn't demand attention. Only quiet recognition. Mature love teaches that passion doesn't disappear. It evolves. It burns less like a wildfire and more like a steady flame. Constant. Reliable and warm enough to light every dark night. It's the kind of love that doesn't ask for forever. It becomes forever simply by staying. And when you reach that point, where love feels like peace, where two hearts beat calmly side by side, you realize that the greatest kind of love is not one that thrills you, but one that keeps you whole. Home isn't built from walls or bricks. It's built from hearts that choose each other every day. Sometimes, home is a person, the one who makes silence peaceful and distance disappear. When two souls find that kind of connection, the world stops feeling so heavy. Every ordinary day turns into something sacred. Every shared glance feels like a quiet promise. You belong here. Their love isn't loud. It doesn't need to be. It lives in small gestures. The way one pours the other's coffee just right. The way a smile appears across the room for no reason. The way hands find each other without searching. That's the kind of love that becomes home. Not because it's perfect, but because it's real. It breathes, it forgives, it stays. When someone looks at the person they love and feels calm instead of chaos, that's home. It's the rare kind of peace that doesn't need words to explain itself. You can sit in silence for hours and still feel closer than ever. You can face storms together and somehow still laugh in the rain. That's what belonging feels like. Not comfort without effort, but effort that feels like comfort. Love that feels like home isn't built in grand moments. It's built in the quiet ones. The whispered, "I'm here," the shared breath before sleep, the laughter that fills the empty spaces. It's knowing someone has seen every flaw, every fear, every imperfect part of you, and still chooses to stay. That choice, steady, simple, unwavering, becomes the foundation of everything. In that kind of love, time doesn't steal the spark. It deepens it. The excitement may soften, but it turns into something stronger, a warmth that never fades, a rhythm that beats quietly beneath every moment. It's a love that survives not because it's easy, but because it's honest. When two hearts reach that place, they no longer need to say, "I love you," to prove it. It's already there, in every look, every touch, every shared silence. It's the heartbeat that steadies you when the world feels uncertain. It's the feeling that wherever they are, you are already home. And that's the truth of it. Real love doesn't ask to be perfect. It only asks to be safe, to be known, to be steady. When you find someone who gives you that, someone whose presence feels like the peace you didn't know you were missing, you realize you're not just in love. You're home.